My most embarrassing hair moment was when I was in beauty school. One, I didn't know they had class presidents in beauty school, but they made me class president. And then before I had a client, before I was on the floor, and my first client was a guy. The interesting part about it is that the guy wanted a perm. Obviously, I don't even do anything chemical right now in my career, but this guy came to me. I permed his hair, but I didn't understand yet that you shouldn't blow dry a perm right after you do it. That is my most embarrassing moment. And I was the class president, still which I don't even know that they had this in beauty school. But that probably was my most embarrassing moment. I love music so much, and I was a choreographer before I became a hairdresser. So I think a producer would be something that I would go to, even though I still make time for it now. But that would be something that I would do if I didn't do this at all. I almost feel like every hair trend should come back because it allows new minds to interpret it. And for me, I think everything that was ever out should come out so it can be reinterpreted. That's what makes us grow as artists. One trend that I think should never go away is precision and graphic. I love intentional graphic art because it just puts so much of an integrity behind the person that had the audacity to do it. And I think that that's something that should stay around. So bobs, precision cuts, this type of trend should never leave. And fashion hasn't left it by the waysides. Hairdressers shouldn't leave it by the waysides either. My business partner, Bachen, and this is like we kind of like accomplices in creativity. It's like we push each other. One thing that drives her crazy is if I don't allow her to say something. And I think that's what really helped us as a team is to allow the voice of people that's just as creative and motivated as you, that understands the general concept. And sometimes as artists, we get beside ourselves. So I think what's really brilliant is when it does happen, I see when I'm doing it. And so we have faces that we make, so you know exactly when it's happening, and we check ourselves. And as artists, it's something to understand the creativity level, but also the artist level. And as artists, we do get personal. We do have stuff that's our stuff, but we have to make sure that we allow it. And when Barry sees me actually going internal too much, she's like, relax, you already know what to do, let's talk, so that we actually collaborate together as a team. And I think that's what's really helped us to be successful and be able to work with, with the industry as a total. I would actually just go for anyone that has a shaved head. I have too much freaking hair. Like anyone that doesn't have any hair, I'll take it. But for me, I've been having the same look for almost 19 years. So the interesting part about it is that I've never had the luxury, so to speak, of shaving my head because there's so much that goes into having locks. So I've always just like held on to it. And I said the one time, when I get married, you guys take this, when I get married, I probably will shave my head, but only if my wife allows it. That's just something I've always said and I've kept to it. But right now, it's like I just move it away from my face. It's easy, it's done. Women out there know what I mean. Anyone that has long hair, they know what's up. Get it out the way and I'm like a new person. Just give me a new hat and I'm new. I've been brought up by Anthony Muscolo, and one of his good friends is Robert Lobetta. And that's been someone that I've looked at throughout the industry. But I've always known that no matter what Anthony allowed us to immerse ourselves in when I was with Tony and Guy starting, when it was one company, and along with TG, is that Robert Lobetta has always been someone that's been there, but that's been an inspiration for Anthony as well as Anthony for him. And considering that when me and Barry started Mainentrance, one of the key people that we spoke to was Robert Lobata, and he said, well, what would you guys like to do? And he said, it sounds like you want to change the industry. And I was like, no, we don't want to change it as much as we just want to immerse ourselves in allowing everyone to be able to immerse themselves within each other to create, different visions. So I would think that for us as a brand, and me personally, and I think I can speak for Bear as well, is that Robert Lobata, and we love UK, that we would love to collaborate. And if you see this, Robert, you already know this already. That's why I keep my hats right. I'm good. I'm waiting on it. Just call me. You know me. I'm in New York. You know what to do. All right. But that's someone that I would love to collaborate with. I really respect his work and that he maintains his integrity, but he does understand the manufacturing aspect and the business aspect and the business aesthetic of our industry. And I appreciate that. And Anthony has helped me that as well. But it's great to know two people that has like-minded innovation and intuitiveness.